Now don't get me wrong, it is absolutely incredible to be here and see this in real life. 100%, absolutely. But look at these crowds, man. It's just too much. Bom dia, família. O sabah al khair ya alti. Today we're going on a road trip. So I'm on Amman International Airport right now with my roommates because we're renting a car and driving to the south of Jordan today. I figured I'd switch to my phone because there are two heavily armed Jordanian military officers over there that are watching the airport, so filming with my camera is just not an option. We're getting our rental car now, and I think today we're gonna drive directly to Petra and then maybe try and camp at, what's the name of it? Wadi Numeira. I guess that's the name of the place that we're gonna try and camp. I have to find a cafe to be able to edit and post this vlog, so it's gonna be an interesting day because it's like a 4-hour road trip to the south of the country. I'm gonna do Petra, and then I've gotta find a cafe, and then I've gotta edit and post, and then we're gonna go out into Wadi Numeira and camp, I guess. I don't know how this is gonna work. We have one tent for 3 people. So we just drove from Amman all the way down the coast of the Dead Sea. We stopped here at a restaurant to get some food, and we're gonna continue on to Petra. This is a cool little restaurant right on the side of the highway. All right, let's keep going. As you're driving down the highway along the coast of the Dead Sea, there's a small unmarked turnoff, and if you follow that dirt road, it'll take you down into this little canyon, which is known as Wadi Numeira.
Yeah, I think so.
Wadi Numeira. Literally, we are walking into this canyon right now. All right, how are we gonna cross this river? Crossing the Jordan River right now. We're walking in, there's a party going on. People drive all the way back in here and park their cars, and they come with their families and they have parties down in here. We're like trying to not get our shoes wet, and at this point just forget it. We're still going deeper and deeper. The water's getting faster and faster, more and more intense, like every step. Wow, this is insane. We hiked for about an hour and a half. We didn't find anything, so we're hanging out by the tiny baby pool. They've got a kiddie pool here in Wadi Sik. Well, I don't want to say that was an epic fail because that was an amazing hike, right, guys?
Yeah.
That was an amazing hike through Wadi Numeira. I'll get the name and I'll plug it in right here. I don't know what the name of it is. It's beautiful though.
Take the link in the description below.
There you go. Thanks, Nat. Nat's my new director. There's just literally no one here. It's absolutely beautiful here. I'd love to set up my camera and get like cool
cool still shots and stuff, but the sun is going down rapidly, and we have to get out of this canyon before sundown. So we are like a race against time trying to get out of here. You do not want to get stuck in here when it's dark. So we made it out of the canyon in time before it got dark. We've been driving for the past like 2 hours, and now we're camping. So we're in the Petra Governorate, which is like the region. It's freezing. We're not really sure if we're allowed to camp here, but if I get detained again and don't post for a few days, then you'll know. I'm gonna catch Nat on film eating it. The plan is tomorrow we're gonna wake up and do Petra in the morning, try and beat the crowds, and then drive back to Amman in the afternoon. That's why there's no vlog today. Because we're out in the middle of nowhere, there's no cafe to get internet to post. Holy Lord, it's cold. All right. See you in the morning. I opted to sleep in the car. The tent's too small, it's not big enough for 3 people, so I'm trying to get signal on my phone, but there's just nothing. I was gonna post tonight that this is an experiment, and instead of posting a vlog today, I'm gonna post a longer vlog tomorrow, like a 10-minute vlog about this whole trip. There's just no service out here at all. Sleep in the car. See you in the morning. Tent. It's 8:30 the next morning. That was rough sleeping in that car. I should probably help them. Go to Petra. Alright, so we just arrived in the town of Petra, and you get your tickets and you enter. It's 50 dinar just to enter. It's ridiculous. I hope you guys enjoy this because I've already done Petra, and this is for you guys. Yeah, we actually, the 3 of us kind of split up today to do our own thing. I'm gonna catch a taxi back to Amman. I'm only gonna be here for like an hour. You have to go to the visitor center to get your ticket. You walk through security first, and then you wait in line. You pay 50 Jordanian dinar plus a 2% fee to use credit cards. So there are 3 ways to do Petra Park. You can do it with a tour group, you can do it with a tour guide, or you can do it like me. Do your research online about the place and just do it solo. So obviously, setting up your trip, there are multiple different ways to do it. But what I would highly recommend is I would fly into Amman, I would catch a taxi or a bus, and I would come down, I would overnight here in Petra. I would wake up as early as possible, and I would get into the park as early as possible to avoid all the tour groups and all the crowds. It seems like all the tour groups start showing up between 10 and 12. This is what time the park opens. So I would come before that. If I've said it once, I've said it many times before. There is a reason why certain things are considered tourist traps, and Petra is one of them. Please believe me when I say the photos and videos you see online, they do not do it justice. The one thing that is good about Petra though is it is good for all ages. Whether you're young, you're old, it's a great place to come. Doing Petra for a day can be a little intense depending on your physical capabilities because you do walk all the way down into this canyon. It's about a 25-minute walk down into the canyon to where the famous rock face is. And this is what happens when you come to Petra at noon. If you're gonna do Petra, you have to come early. And it's the exact opposite. When there's no one here, it's incredible. Don't get me wrong, it is absolutely incredible to be here and see this in real life. 100%, absolutely. But look at these crowds, man.
Alright, here we go.
It's just,
Let's do two. We're gonna do this one. 1, 2, 3.
it's just too much, honestly. So that's why when you're gonna do Petra, you come first thing in the morning, you beat all the crowds, wake up early, wait 2 hours in line if you have to. It is 100% worth it, I promise you. The plan now is to leave Petra, meet up with my roommate to catch a taxi to drive 2.5 hours back to Amman. Yeah, that was a long trip. All right, so that was my trip, the long road to Petra. And if you want more tips, advice on Petra, feel free to post in the comments. Any questions you guys have, I'll try to answer those all in the next Q&A. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. But when I want you, تصبح الخير.